Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Pocketwolf podcast. I'm your host, Clayton Cockfield, joined once again with Cole Cartier.
Good morning.
David Scoggins.
Hello.
Leighton Hewitt.
Hey.
And Owen Becker.
How's it going?
Hey, you guys. So, today we are going to be talking... Actually, no. Before that, how y'all feeling today? Cole, how you feeling?
I'm feeling great this morning, you know. I'm awake and I'm here, so what's wrong with that?
Yeah, I agree with Cole.
You're awake?
Feeling great.
That's great. That's great.
Yep.
Thank you, David. Leighton, how you feel?
Yeah, I agree with the last two statements.
Oh my gosh.
Personally.
You're also
I
original.
do.
Wow.
Thank you.
And Owen, how you doing?
I mean, I'm sticking out from the door. I'm pushing through. Doing
Pushing
good,
through.
though.
Good.
Yeah, Owen was late today.
Push through more.
I wasn't
So-
late.
Yeah, well...
He
you
was
were a little late.
delayed.
Okay, what's the
It
difference
was
between
acceptable. It was
delayed
acceptable.
and late?
Delayed, he didn't get a tardy.
They said that we could be late because
Well,
there was a record.
Right, well, if I knew that.
Well, you shouldn't just rely on that then. You should always just be early, despite
Well,
that.
I mean, why didn't you?
Why didn't I what?
Why didn't you arrive late?
Because I'm not stupid.
I'd like
I know
every-
how to leave my house earlier than you.
I'd like
I
every-
did leave. I left it way earlier
it.
today.
yeah.
Leave earlier next time, I guess.
Yeah, I'd like everyone to know that Cole has a headset on and also a mic held up to his mouth. The mic held up to his mouth is not on, yet he holds it up anyway.
It's for the immersion.
It's for the immersion.
Yeah.
Anyway, since no one asked how I'm doing,
How are you doing, Clayton?
No, it's too late now.
Don't be like that. How are you?
I'm okay. Today we're going to be talking about critically acclaimed, and if y'all have not heard of that, go watch it. The first 2 episodes are out right now. Like, comment, maybe even subscribe. You know the vibes. But we're going to be talking about just the making of that, how y'all feel about the characters in there, how you feel about your own characters, how production was, getting everything together, getting Moran in the second episode. Cole, how do you feel about your character?
I think my character's pretty cool. I don't know. I like how he yells a lot. I like yelling.
Describe your character for the people at home.
Describe my character. All right, I'm gonna make a reference real quick, guys. Have you seen The Office? He's kind of like Dwight Schrute from The Office, but like toned down for like media class, and less of like a big office sort of setting.
Also kind of mixed with Michael Scott a little bit.
It's like if those two like
More off
decided
the
to like
rails.
mix characters.
Yeah.
Cole's a
Beat.
solid.
And be toned down for a
Yeah.
media class setting.
Yeah. It's like 2 main protagonists of The Office put together.
It's like yin and yang,
Not really.
like of both crazy spectrums though.
Sure. David, describe your character for the audience.
So he's kind of a pseudo, you know? He just says stuff, doesn't really mean anything, but
He's kind of a what?
a pseudo, like a pseudo intellectual.
Okay. How do you feel
Yeah.
about that?
I mean, it can be funny, but I feel like he has too many lines sometimes.
Yeah, David has some beef with the script writers. Leighton, how do you feel about your character? Describe your character first.
I feel like, he's a little apathetic, kind of serious, kind of emotionally detached. I would describe him. Yeah, kind of just there. I feel like he's alarmed with the direction Cole takes stuff every now and then. There's a bit of a rivalry there. I'm not sure if it goes one way or not. Cole, would you describe your character as kind of participating in a rivalry or unthreatened?
I feel like he can be threatened at times and not too often,
Yeah. Cole's in control.
as it should be.
Yeah.
Owen, describe your character.
Yeah, I feel like I'm cast out from society, pretty much.
Yeah, we don't like.
Yeah, nobody likes me, and it's gonna stay that way. So I just gotta get used
Unless
to.
you write the script and
Yeah.
your guy just comes out on top. You could do that.
Owen
No,
takes
no
over
one
We
pays
class.
can
attention.
take this wherever we want.
Funny because like Leighton and I wrote a script last night for episode 3 and 4, and in both of them, like on accident, we both like hate Owen in it.
Well,
Yeah, we
because
didn't have
that's
any
like a
discussion.
that's like a
Specifically, it's like Cole hating on Owen. Specifically,
That's
we
like-
didn't have any talking about that.
It just comes naturally. I'm sorry. It's just funny.
It's just a constant through the first 2, so why not drag it out as long as possible, you know. My character is a dude. Like the whole show is like a office sitcom type style show, but it takes place in the media class, and it's like the whole media process, but dramified to a heavy extent, where Coach no longer exists, or he does, but the audience never sees him. So, if you don't know what Coach Pereira looks like, then
You never will.
you never will. Yeah,
Maybe in a later episode.
maybe. Cole, you actually wrote something like a demonic figure.
Yeah, I thought it'd be funny
standing
if,
in
like,
the
'cause,
doorway.
like, the lights are out and stuff in the episode, like a blackout. So I thought it'd be funny if it was, like, saw, like, Coach's shadow, but, like, some, like, demonic, like, shadow. Like, oh, is that really Coach? Oh, no, it's kind of scary.
Well, if you're listening to this by the time the third episode comes out, then you can tell us if it was funny or not.
So it's, okay, so, like, a story about, like, critically acclaimed. So the day y'all, like, decided we're going to make that, I wasn't there for that. So I came to school the next day. Clayton's like, hey, Cole, you ready? I'm like, we're ready for what? You know, the sitcom. The sitcom? Like, yeah, we're making a sitcom. Coach Pereira said so. He's like, yeah, you didn't know that? I'm like, no. And so, like, just, like, thrown into this, like, the first day it happened. And I'm like, wow, this is going to be pretty fun. And it was fun.
And look how far you've come.
I'm now the main character.
You are the main character.
Yeah, because I remember, I think you were, no, yeah, you weren't here when we decided you'd be the main character.
That's probably why you
Yeah.
decided I was the main character.
Yeah.
I just wrote you as you, but like dramified.
But remember,
to
we were going through, we were like, who
more,
should be
which
like,
is hard to do.
who should be kind of like the leader, and obviously Pereira's absence in the show. And we kind of were all just like, that'd be really funny if it was Cole.
Why
And
is
we
that
didn't
funny?
even like text him or anything, because like, I just look at your character.
Yeah.
It's funny.
Yeah, it is pretty fun.
Yeah,
It's
we
done
all
well.
play ourselves. Not really though.
No.
No, we play ourselves.
Everyone but Dave does.
But it's like the only similarities is our names, and
Yeah.
sometimes that's even like David is Dave. I'm not Clayton. I'm Clay because Clayton and Leighton sound too similar. Thanks for that, Leighton.
Sorry.
Yeah, you should apologize. We should
Yeah.
just call you Robert or
Well,
like Bob.
Yeah, the kind of the joke with mine is I'm Leighton, but it's just spelled how like the normal way, because my name's spelled really weirdly.
Why is it spelled that way?
It was like a family name or something.
Why?
Yeah, why?
Someone
Why?
in my family had it at one
Tell
point.
us your entire family lineage that has a name.
Okay,
in it.
I think it like started in like Scotland,
What year?
probably
Why are
like
we-
I think like 10 AD, 10,000 AD. I mean,
80 or BC?
or not
10,000
not
AD.
10,000. Sorry, 1,000 AD. Sorry, I'm okay. Or 1000. You know
this-
how it.
yeah.
Before or after Christ?
I mean, it's AD.
Cole,
so-
Cole. You're not the host, first off, and this has nothing to do with anything.
We're breaking down his character.
We're gonna go into our entire family heritage.
We should.
No.
How's yours, Clayton?
Did I even describe my character to the audience? No, I just described the show. My guy's, he's kind of like Dave, but he doesn't try to be smart. He's just straight up dumb.
He just isn't.
I think first episode, that was about, what was the first part
one-
of that?
The one where, like, we had to find a script and we stole Coach's script from his desk. And then you spilled water on Layton's script.
I did spill water.
And then you watched Jaws in the bathroom.
I did watch Jaws.
That was funny.
That wasn't the first thing that happened,
And
though.
the first thing that happened.
Oh, no, it was you going like, all right, guys, we need a script.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're
I-
like, I want Jaws. What if we watch Jaws?
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
mentioned again later. That's all
We're,
I'll say.
we're just rehashing Jaws again. That's cool.
You're very carefree.
Well, you finally, let's just say you finally come to a realization why you can't watch Jaws.
We can rehash, like, we can, like, bring Sharknado in instead. Like, you know what? Enough of Jaws. I want Sharknado now.
We're just nailing the comedy, guys. With these.
Nail the shark movies.
Your character is very carefree. Doesn't really care about anything.
Yeah. But then, yeah, maybe. I don't know.
You know,
Yeah, I think.
I think your character could be like a kindergartner.
I could be. I have the mentality of him in
You
the
do.
show. In the show. Yeah. David, you've been quiet.
Okay.
Yeah.
Any questions?
What's your entire family lineage?
Stop.
We can get into that if you want.
That's okay.
Do you know it?
Some.
That's kind of impressive.
Is it? Do you know yours?
I know, like, vaguely. I know that my family's from, like, Ireland and France, and that's it.
Dang. So you can do like an Irish accent.
No.
That's cool.
That's okay. Whatever. Yeah.
Yeah.
I can do one. Yeah, you're
Just
right.
do that at some point in the show today, and then we'll wrap it up from there.
Okay, that's how I'm gonna end it off.
Jeez. Okay. David, when you first heard about the sitcom, what were your thoughts?
Like before we started making it.
Yeah, we're like Coach pitched the idea.
Yeah.
He said, "What if we did something like the sitcom?"
Yeah.
So that was like piled onto the podcast and then our own personal project that we ended up scrapping entirely. What were your thoughts when you first heard it?
I mean, everyone else was like on board with it, so
Well, I was
kind
on
of
board.
That's not how you feel, though.
yeah. I mean, it's cool. I don't know. I prefer like the podcast, but
Yeah.
I'm just not a big fan of acting.
Yeah, but you're good. He's a lot of people's favorite character.
Mm.
He sells being smart.
We should sell merch.
This might be a little early for that.
Yeah, I don't know if
We're
we
doing
have.
a
I don't
podcast
think
on
we have the
topic. I
fan
don't
base
mean
for that
early.
yet.
What?
We're doing a podcast on a 2-episode series. What do you mean early?
Yeah,
for
so we're
anything?
talking about like the path of where it started and then where it's going, you know?
Yeah, a month ago. Yeah, it started a month ago.
Started
Where-
like 2 months ago.
Where is it going?
Episode 3.
I think it's yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah, that's generally how that would work. Yeah.
It's progressing.
It is.
We need like a Mardi Gras special.
We did a no, we didn't do a Christmas special. We did a podcast Christmas. Didn't we do a podcast Christmas?
I don't know. It's been a
Wait,
long time.
I think we did Halloween. We did
That was-
Halloween.
that was last
we
year,
did
man. Calm down.
Thanksgiving.
Wasn't Halloween like the very first
I
one we
think.
did? Or no,
It was like this. It was early.
No, it was like the second, I think.
first podcast you ever did was the good old days.
Yeah.
And there's a
That's-
reason y'all have not heard that
No.
yet.
It didn't go well.
It's
It
it's
did
called
not.
the Battle Days now.
Those were the bad old days.
But I don't think we talked about good old days, did we?
No.
We
man.
kind of just talked about like who we knew when we were
Yeah.
younger.
You know, it's
Yeah.
the good old days. The making of Critically Acclaimed episode 1.
That's true.
We're still in the good old days because we're thriving. Maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know. Have y'all checked like has the sub count gone up?
You know what's always there though? Gavin Patty.
Okay.
He loves
Yeah.
Critically Acclaimed.
Gavin, yeah.
And we love you, Gavin.
No, I was
Patty.
going through I saw like one of the comments in the first episode. And, yeah, he seemed excited.
He comments on like random videos on like Real Wolf saying, "Where's episode 2?" It's out now though. He's super hyped. I'm so happy for him.
Good for him, man.
Biggest fan.
Just don't let him down.
We would never let him down.
Well, we'll see.
No, it's funny how I was making it last night. Like, Cole, be confident in yourself. Now you're like, Cole, we'll see. We'll see how it is, Cole.
We'll see.
It's like you're doing a complete 180.
I did. I'm like supportive, but also like, whoa, you know?
You're like Two-Face.
Yeah, sure.
Wait, his character in it is
No.
like,
No,
yeah.
no.
His
Cole-
actual person in real life.
Well, no, like you're talking about the script you were writing last night. That's
yeah.
what I meant.
And
Yeah.
I was testing.
I didn't know if you
I
meant,
was
like,
testing,
later on.
No, I was
Wait.
like, saying, hey,
Are we
Clayton,
allowed?
how's this look so far? He's like, oh, it's pretty good, Cole. You're doing a good job. Be confident in yourself. And I was like, Cole, I don't know. We'll see if it's good or not, Cole. I don't know.
Wait, we're allowed to talk
I'll
about
humor
the script,
you.
right?
What?
We're allowed to talk about like the script that hasn't been.
This is an insider peek.
Well, we're
yeah.
allowed to give
Okay.
little hints. A little
How are we
taste.
gonna film the blackout episode?
Lights off.
We thought about that.
You just spoiled the plot. No, I'm kidding.
Alright, so we can edit- we can
lighting,
edit- we can edit
I was
that
worried
out.
about lighting, but you know, that's gonna be okay.
What teachers do you want to see in Critically
Mm-mm.
Acclaimed?
Oh yeah.
Nope.
Well,
We are
what do you mean?
getting.
Surprises. Got to keep stuff a
I
surprise.
just want to ask, who would you want to see?
Oh, you're asking the audience. Okay.
Or I'm going to ask you guys, like, out of any teacher you've ever had at St. Paul's, who would be the best teacher to play a certain role? Like, say a teacher and what role they play in the show.
That's an easy one though, you know.
Like Coach Pereira would play the media teacher, you know? Like,
Yeah, he's good at that. And then Moran played the band director.
let's discuss Moran real quick.
Yeah, let's talk about how that was filming. Who wants to start us off with that?
I think Moran's a great guy, but it's pretty funny when he was trying to, like, say the lines.
Are we done here? We're done here.
Yeah, so, like, we gave Moran, like, lines. And the band kids, they were like, guys, be careful. We can't memorize lines. He's bad doing it. Like, he can't be that bad, right? We gave him, like,
Well, let's not like drag on
I'm not
Moran.
dragging
We're
Moran.
lucky
He made
we
it
even-
better though.
he made it better,
the
but I'm
lines
just saying it was,
better.
like, funny in the
He
moment.
was more- it was more
made
authentic.
Most of them
Yeah.
better.
That's
There was one
how
of
he
them
would
that-
say it.
What? Huh?
Like it feels more like Moran, you know,
Yeah.
the way he said his lines.
There was, the fact that we were able to get him to actually do that was actually like
awesome.
a miracle. So,
And I feel like even though it's improvised a lot, I feel like a lot of times like improvisations.
Im-
Always, is that how you say? I don't know,
have
but
no
I feel like
idea.
they always usually succeed. Like that one in the first episode where Cole just grabbed like every single
And just
item
tossed it on
off the
like, just
table.
threw it on the ground, yeah.
Yeah, and then you like
In
slowly
that-
approach Owen and like are like shh.
Yeah, oh, I've watched that so many times, and Owen breaks character every time. You start like
Well,
smiling when Cole's like putting the finger up to your mouth.
He would break character every time. It's a video.
It's a bit.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Thank you, Cole.
No problem.
What else though? There was setting up for the episode 2 was drastically different from 1 because
It took
one
so
just
much more time
Episode
to
2 is a
make.
lot harder to film.
one just took place all in the media room. So like we didn't have to go anywhere. Well, we did have to go one place at the end. We had to go to the bathroom. Yeah, that was fun. 2 guys going to a stall, one with a camera.
I feel like you could turn that into a joke at some point.
So
Script.
we could probably turn it into but like episode 2 though, yeah, like had to get all like the kids in information for the band scene and stuff, and also like Moran and also like filming in the band hall. So it was a lot like more like economical issues in episode 1.
Yeah, because we had to work that out, and then we couldn't one day, so we had to just like.
And we didn't credit those kids in the credits either.
No, we didn't. I can try crediting them
No,
now.
they get paid in unpaid exposure.
They actually pay to go here,
They
so they basically
pay
paid
us.
to work.
And they'll be I mean, like if like someone who hasn't seen them before, I mean, they won't know their name, but they'll be like, oh, well, that was the face I saw in the show.
And they put that on their college rec letter too.
Yeah.
I was
My
in
face was on a show.
a short film
For
Wait.
3 seconds.
for college rec letters. You know, like I was in a media program show.
The,
I was an actor in this. You should put me in college.
You should, when you do your
Correct.
interview for college, you should just play the entire season of Critically Acclaimed.
But
And
play
then
in like half speed so it takes longer to show.
So they can really appreciate your lines.
Yeah,
Yeah.
to see how much more I acted.
It's really solidified that they're making the right choice.
I'll like have them like just like keep their eyes open the entire time. I'll be like, hey, watch that. Hey, you blinked out. I'll rewind that for you. You blinked. I'll rewind that, man. Sorry.
Restart the entire thing.
Oh, you cough for a second, my bad.
Yeah, but the first episode, first thing we did was, it was just
Establish
Cole,
characters.
Yeah, Cole had the papers, and he was like, "All right, guys,
Need a script.
we need to make a project for the semester."
I had an idea about a guy who fights crime in a city called Gotham. Cool, that's Batman. No, it's not.
Yeah, that was pretty funny.
That was pretty funny.
Good job, Cole. It's impressive. How did you feel about doing that?
About like making those jokes.
Yeah,
I thought they were pretty funny, so I don't know. I had no issue with it.
nice.
And plus, I was an actor, so I didn't make the jokes technically. My character did.
Yeah. Without spoiling too much, what other faculty members do we want to see?
I wanna
This
s-
could mean
Think-
anything. It
think-
doesn't mean they're in the
I think we've talked about Brother Ken.
Brother
few
Ken.
times.
We were going to get him in episode 2. He was originally supposed to like resolve the whole conflict with Moran, but then we decided to go with Leighton's whole detective bit with like disrespecting faculty members. He's surprisingly good at that.
I want to see.
I feel bad about that, even though it's a fictional character. Oops.
Do you actually?
No,
feel
no, I
bad about
don't.
it?
You should apologize right now, Mr. Moran.
To Moran.
Call him. We'll call him. No, we should have brought him.
Can
on the
we
set today.
wait? Can we for a second talk about the? I feel like we need to address the editing predicament where I went from like saying a full sentence to having a country dialect.
That's props to Coach. Yeah.
That was done really well. So there's like a scene in the second episode where I'm talking to Moran, and I'm like, Coop Gone told us that the band did it, and like originally, I fall into like Cooper went and told Dave about, but like it was a complete sentence, but I guess like something with the audio got messed up.
Yeah.
So yeah, Mr. Pereira had to go in and edit it together, and it actually sounded like I at one point said Coop Gone told. Like I thought that I actually spoke like that for a second, and was very confused.
It was impressive.
It was
though,
pretty
'cause
well
I didn't
edited.
even notice.
I was more impressive than the film.
I thought you said I was more impressive than the film
No,
for a second.
the
I was
one-
like, that's true, but like,
It's crazy. You kidding me? Probably took him like 5 hours to get that.
I think it ended up like taking near that. Yeah, 5 hours
7 hours.
For what?
to edit it.
The whole thing?
Yeah,
More than that.
You know, Coach Cameo. You know.
7 hours. Yeah, that's Coach. He's watching us. We should have got Moran on today though. Ask him how he thought.
I'd be
about the
afraid to
game.
get more on the podcast.
That would be kind of scary. You're right.
Yeah, teachers want to see on that show. I
Wait.
want to see Bumgardner on it. He'd be good at it.
Bumgardner, Dart, I know is interested.
More or less.
More.
That'd be pretty funny. Just
That
have
would be pretty
ouch
good.
McGouch.
Which more last?
Mister.
Mister.
I feel like both would be great.
How about Senor Nunez?
Might be good.
Senor.
What do you even do though?
What, more or less?
No, Nunez.
The week is almost over.
Oh, that's true. I guess.
That's a catchphrase.
Early on a Monday morning. Yeah.
Hey, time. As he would say, time is relative.
SSR.
Ese-
What do you
ese-
say
ese-
that? I've never heard him
Yeah,
say
so I was in this history class. I'm like, hey, senor, it's Monday. It's not almost over. Ah, senor Cartier, time is relative. And it's like explain like how the week is almost over to me. I'm like, you know what? You're right. It's almost over.
that. Dang. Even though it wasn't.
Smart man.
Smart man. Yeah.
Well,
Well, there's obviously going to be like
Mr.
the
Watkins.
peak would be Brother Ray, right?
the Pete's
Yeah.
brother Ray, Mr. Watkins, and Dickens together. Like he's in a trio.
Yeah, we could.
What if
do
it's like every single faculty member, like they all just like walk out of their
We won't-
classrooms like the
we would
portals in
never,
Avengers
we would never
Endgame?
be able to do. We get the entire school.
It could be the culmination
finale.
10 years later, the 10-year reunion. It's like they all walk out of the classrooms and save us.
From
Yeah.
what?
Something. I don't know. A
From
threat.
Mr. Moran.
More
The band kids.
From a corrupt script or something.
corrupt
The
script.
script like possesses us and stuff. We become
Possessed
evil.
script.
It's an artifact.
If we read the script, you become evil and stuff. You know how they
Cole does too
teachers
much
like
method
purify
acting.
us.
Jeez. Yeah. What else is there? In the second episode, we had to like trash the entire band hall, and Layton wasn't even there when we started shooting, so we had to like kind of Frankenstein his scenes together.
It cut together really well, though.
I was surprised. Yeah, another kudos to Coach for editing.
To our
that.
editing team.
Yeah, I'm very glad I did not have to edit that.
We'll pay them in 1 peanut more this week.
Well, he gets paid to do this, so it's fine.
He gets paid in happiness by
It's
us.
fine. Yeah,
He appreciates us. Yeah.
and just seeing his work is reward enough, you know. Probably, I don't know.
Yeah, he feels happy that he makes such awesome sitcoms like Critically Acclaimed. To rival even The Office and Parks and Rec.
Is better than The Office. That's just
No.
fact.
Wait, what's better than The Office?
Critically acclaimed.
Oh, yeah.
He got excited there for a second. Finally, I can trash The Office again.
No, I like The Office. I think there's other funny shows that don't get the
Like-
spotlight as much.
Parks and
Like what?
Recreation.
Yeah, Parks and Recreation is really funny. It
That
is.
is fun.
I think it deserves as much credit as The Office.
I think it's better than The Office.
You think it's better?
I
Yeah.
think you could argue that it is.
I think
I
I think season 2 it is, right?
I think The Office is good, but it was like it was always such a thing that people said that you thought it was
The
going to be
Office?
amazing, and it was funny. But like I guess like your expectations were higher, and then with Parks and Rec they were lower. So Parks and Rec was able to beat your expectations.
after
The Office
after
didn't.
Michael Scott left the show, then the show fell off.
I
hard.
can't believe Cole has just spoiled The Office.
Dude, it's like a 10-year-old show. It's
Bro,
fine. Everyone
literally-
has seen The Office.
Our 20 viewers are
Didn't
very
it end
upset
in like
right now.
2012?
Everyone's seen The Office.
Yeah, no,
Have they?
it took me a while to get. At first, I actually like it better now. At first, because I'd seen Parks and Rec and I started watching The Office, and I was like, what are people saying? Parks and Rec is so much better. But then I finally got past like that threshold, like the first season and a half, and like by season 3,
Yeah,
it started
Parks
getting
and
really
Rec.
good. With both.
Well, like so Parks and Rec, it's like the opposite issue of The Office, where it starts off really like slow and bad out like the first like 2 seasons until Ben and Chris come in. That's when it gets good. Well, The Office starts off good but gets bad near the end. It's kind of like they swap out kind of.
Yeah, back on track though.
Hey, this is a sitcom. We sitcoms, Parks and Rec, The Office, Friends, Critically Acclaimed. They're all in the same genre of TV shows.
Yeah, we're gonna get our Netflix contract soon.
So as I was saying, The Office and Friends and Parks and Rec and all that Critically Acclaimed, they're all sitcoms. They're in the same boat, you know.
Cole, I need to stop you for a second.
that Coach?
Yeah, it is. It's a rare
Breaking
appearance. I actually have a little bit of breaking news. Just got off the email line. It's been very hot all morning. I've been talking with the state competition for media at LSU.
Uh-huh.
And I tried to tell the woman, they have 2 episodes. Can you consider them both as one submission? She said it needs to just be one. So I'm either sending episode 1 or episode 2. And I figured this is no better time. And also, I need to answer back in like 15 minutes. So which episode do y'all want to send? Episode 1 or episode 2? And y'all can
All
figure
right.
it out. But
This is exciting. Breaking news, guys.
sorry for interrupting the show.
Okay.
Anytime.
Well, first, I think episode 2 it has a larger scale. Like there's like more going on, so it has that going for it. But episode 1, I do think it's like I don't know, just very like it's introducing
it's all
everything.
there.
Like yeah, and I think I don't know. I mean, I think episode 2 is really funny, but I think it's because it's on that grander scale. I feel like episode 1 might be funnier as like
Yeah,
as
say
its own
episode 1.
contained thing. I don't know if episode 2 would be as funny just sending it alone.
From the,
Because it does kind of jump to
Yeah, like episode
they
1.
don't know who the characters are.
from the stuff I've heard, episode 1's pretty good. Episode 2 is kind of not as good as the first episode, and I kind of agree personally. And so episode 1, I'd rather send in because it's like more like condensed, has all the stuff there we need
And it's
for a
longer.
good short film. Episode 1,
Yeah.
is it?
Mhm.
It's kind of awesome. Anyway,
I think by like a minute.
I don't. Okay, cool. Anyway, so like
Sorry.
it's more condensed, it's all there. Like it just has a complete like narrative, or like a simple plot with a funny ending, and just I think it gets the point across what we try to achieve with the.
And
second
also,
one.
because I don't think we did all the interviews in the second episode, so like you only like see, like, I think Cole, you, Owen, and Dave's name. It's like you wouldn't know Clay.
Me and
last
Leighton
name, yeah.
don't have any interviews. in
That's true.
So it wouldn't really establish us
Second
that much.
episode.
Yeah, I think episode 1's the way to go.
Yeah.
Because it introduces all of us.
Have you really heard that episode 2 is better than episode 1?
I said the first one's rather episode 2. Episode 1's better from what I've heard than episode 2.
Really? I would have thought with Moran that.
I think the Moran bit's pretty funny.
I think if you're familiar with the show, you'd like episode 2 better. But I think like if you're only gonna see 1, it needs to be episode 1.
I agree with that. That we should, just for the sake of the competition, we should go with episode 1. But I don't know. Episode 2 was just such like large scale.
I like episode 1 more.
One's more iconic.
So I guess we're going with 1.
Yeah, I still agree with.
All
one.
right, Coach, we have our answer. We're locking in episode 1.
What is? Oh, it's already sent.
It has been locked in.
You did not even try to collaborate with us. Wow.
That ruins the entire suspense of the issue.
Yeah. So yeah, but I don't know, I still feel like I don't know, it's probably just because it's just my script that I'm like defensive.
They're both
with
your
episode 2. They're both my script, sure, but like I don't know. I don't like that I've peaked so early. You know.
Well, you know what? Most kids do peak in high school.
I'm gonna be one of those kids.
The downfall.
Sometimes you start off with a strong run, then you kind of slow down a little bit before you pick that momentum back up again.
Or just fall on your face.
Or you just
That
never-
could happen,
you
but
never
we don't think
step
it
on
will.
the pedal.
We
Yeah.
believe in you.
Well, now we're gonna see because I'm not writing the scripts anymore. It's Cole and Leighton, so we're gonna be able to
I
see
think-
if they can beat my.
I think
magnum
mine right
opus.
now is good enough, but I know where I can improve and like change the script. Like I wrote the thing down. I'm like, you know what? Looking over this, I can probably change that to that or like make that different. And so I'm gonna probably work on that tonight or something.
I mean, kudos to you because this was your first script.
Kudos to me 'cause I'm not an egotistical maniac who just thinks all my scripts are perfect.
I'm not. No, I did not say that. But
It was implied.
It was implied. Yeah. Well, that's just. It's a fact that my scripts are superior. You know.
No, it's not.
It was Cole's first script though, and from what he showed me, it looked pretty good. So
I'm just kind of
excited
built
to see it.
different.
Yeah. Well. Yeah. Sure. If that's what makes you happy, cool.
You know, most things do make me happy. You know what makes me happy? Critically acclaimed episode 1 and 2. Those are such good episodes that make me happy.
And the
Yeah.
upcoming episode 3.
And also One Piece.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Sure.
I just feel like, yeah, getting involved with the, like, getting some students, pulling them out of classes, getting the teachers involved, that's a lot more fun than it is just with us. Even though
well,
it
just
is.
you wait.
Even
Yeah.
though, even though
We're
we have
getting in so many people
a
for
fun group here, having teachers stop teaching for an entire class period to be in our movie is also really fun to do.
Yeah, we value education.
Yeah, there should be some things that appear in episode 4. I had to kind of restrain it a little bit more because I think the goal we were going for was to finish before Mardi Gras break. So, it's not like as wild, but it's definitely there's guest appearances. There's some outreach.
The time of recording this, Mardi Gras break is in 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Sounds accurate.
Wait, so we have to finish episode 4 by then?
No.
I thought we did.
I was just told episode 3 should be done by then, hopefully.
How are we gonna? That's not happening.
All right,
Chief.
for the finale, we bring back Mr. Heap to be in the movie one last time.
We fly him in
We
from
fly him in.
Pennsylvania.
That's the final surprise. He was actually the coach the entire time
what
in media
role
class.
what would he do?
He'd be the coach in media class the entire time, and Pereira would be like an imposter teacher. Not to use that word in the negative sense.
I feel like if you listen to
Negative
all of our podcasts, Cole sneaks some Among Us.
No, that wasn't meant to
references.
be it. That's like the
No, I think Cole's done
You
with
just
Among Us.
said-
I think he's replacing it with FNAF personally.
He just said imposters.
No, that's an actual word
Yeah,
though.
no.
That's an actual word.
Not anymore.
Yes, it is.
Just
But
like
you said it with a
suspicious.
look. You were like,
no, I did.
imposter.
Because I knew you'd take it that way. I'm like, oh, they're gonna take it the wrong way, aren't they? I'm gonna be gaslit by these
Cole,
guys
you
again.
but your reputation has
Listen.
made it that way. So this is all on you.
Listen. It's also on you guys too for pointing it out.
You
Yeah,
pointed
'cause
it out.
you've
You were
No,
like,
he pointed it out.
You
you were like,
brainwashed.
it's not like that. And then, yeah.
You've
'Cause it
ingrained
isn't
into
like
our
that.
minds. Yeah.
we can never know with you anymore.
And then
Okay,
we
when I
got,
say it's not like that, you're like,
Okay,
oh, he might mean it's
okay.
like that.
Okay, we believe you.
No, you don't.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, you are. I bet you are.
I am.
and then we got maybe David writing the 5th script.
Oh.
Yeah.
So we're like taking turns.
Well, I
Except
mean,
for Owen,
we
apparently.
can't all write the scripts, David writes some banger scripts.
That's true. What was the
That one, you remember?
what's it called? Yeah, the dude had a bomb shot.
Oh, yeah.
To his heart.
Yeah, that was
Yeah,
pretty
yeah.
good. Anyway,
it wasn't an actual script.
it
though.
wasn't a script; it was a
So,
concept.
yeah.
It did even. We wasted so much time just to make lessons.
We had a net loss there.
Lessons is on the YouTube channel, so you can find that too. It's got like Sean Cooney in it,
Yeah.
Kiefer Schwartz.
He was shorts.
Yeah, I'm even in it, sadly.
I am in it. I am.
We're
I'm
all,
in it.
yeah, David's in
Yeah.
it too. Y'all have like a cameo walking by.
Yeah.
It was like critically acclaimed
It's all in the
crossover.
same-
Oh,
yeah.
Owen's in it. Owen's the elevator guy.
You are.
Shout out.
It's
Everyone.
like critically acclaimed kind of.
Very
It's in the
proud. I
same
am very
universe.
proud of how that elevator scene turned
That
out.
was a really. That's the only chapter
Yeah.
scene too.
It's
I was
all
in
in
that,
the
I was in
same
that
universe.
elevator for 45 minutes at least.
Yeah, because we
had-
kept forgetting to film that scene.
We had him on speakerphone while he was in the elevator. Yeah. Yeah, maybe if we like follow the script next time,
Yeah, I think that's a good idea.
Maybe next time.
I think
we
we
won't
were-
have a net loss.
Cole, no one is gonna get that. No one is gonna
I
get
thought
that
that
unless
was a
you.
very
Now you gotta
clever
explain it to
joke.
them.
No, you
Explain
got. You
it.
brought
Net
it up,
loss
you
was
gotta
our
explain it.
movie
Talk-
before
you
then.
You brought up Net
There,
Loss,
it's
Cole.
explained.
It wasn't odd at first. You're like, Cole,
was a
no one gets
heist
the
movie.
reference.
Yeah. Okay.
That's twice now you've done stuff like that, dude.
What are you talking about?
Okay, the net loss script, that was like so difficult because like I had to try to do research in like heists and like
Yeah, you-
and like changing identities
were
and
no
stuff, and I
NFTs
could
in that
not
script.
do that
Yeah.
in like 14 pages. It was
Our original script, our project, our semester project, was called Net Loss, and it was about like a big heist, as Leighton was saying, and it was like economically, it was huge
Challenging.
scary. Yeah.
and almost impossible whenever you had like a week left to film all the footage. So that was
Yeah, instead of like being able to slowly reveal things that like needed to happen, I had to have like characters just awkwardly like announce it. It wasn't
Yeah.
it wasn't a great situation.
Could have been good, maybe. We'll never know. But now we got our new semester project, and it's gonna be fantastic. Probably will be on
Lessons too.
It'll be more lessons. Yeah. Just be it'll
Net
pick up
game.
right where the first one left off.
Net game.
Yeah, there's a lot of good stuff on the channel to watch. Well,
like critically acclaimed.
yeah, critically acclaimed your top your top
Yeah.
go-to.
Be on the lookout for episode 3 and 4
Yeah.
and 5 and 6 and maybe.
What's the
I
goal
don't
for the
know.
year? Like how many episodes are we
Like
gonna try
6,
to get?
right?
It was 6. 6 is the season.
I will
Okay.
say if we're working really efficiently, maybe we can.
Is this gonna be
Go.
like?
I don't want to go 7.
Is this gonna be like
okay.
passed down
Yeah,
to like future
hopefully.
media classes like next year? Is it
yeah,
gonna-
do like a send-off.
Oh yeah, Cole would have to retire.
Yeah, y'all have to. Leighton
Yeah.
and Owen are the only
Owen
juniors
and I
here.
are co.
They gotta-
We're the Andy.
I don't want to retire.
Carry the
Stop.
mantle.
We're the
off
Andy
from
from
last
The
episode.
Office. That,
Yeah,
oh,
we all 3 of us die in
don't
the
want-
last
Mhm.
episode.
in a blimp accident.
Yes. 'Cause- yeah. Why not? That'd be good. So
Just
yeah,
get a break.
spoilers for the season finale. And on that note, we'll be wrapping it up today. Thank y'all for listening. Hope y'all enjoyed. Everyone sign off. Cole.
This is Cole. I'm signing off. Over and out.
Davis.
Goodbye.
Signing off.
Yeah, Leighton.
Yeah, have a great day, guys.
Owen.
Have a good day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. I'll see y'all next time. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Ooh.